Your alarm goes off. You open your eyes, and for exactly 2 seconds, you have no idea what you did last night, but your body already knows it was a mistake. Welcome to the 6 stages of a hangover. Stage 1 starts before you've even sat up. Stage 1. The wake up. Your mouth tastes like you've been licking a radiator. Your tongue feels too big for your own face, and there's a specific, very particular thirst that water alone cannot fix, no matter how much of it you drink. This is dehydration doing exactly what it's designed to do. Alcohol blocks a hormone that normally tells your kidneys to hold on to water. Without it, you produce far more urine than you actually drank in liquid, which is the entire reason you woke up feeling like you'd been left out in the sun for a week. There's also a reason the headache specifically lives behind your eyes and not somewhere more convenient. Dehydration causes your brain tissue to lose a small amount of volume, and the brain briefly pulls away from the skull. That's not nearly as dramatic as it sounds, but it is exactly why the pain feels deep and central rather than on the surface like a normal headache. Stage 2. The sound check. Someone in your house is being far too loud, and that someone is usually just a kettle boiling at completely normal volume. Every noise feels personal now. The inflammation happening in your brain right now makes you genuinely more sensitive to light and sound, which is why a phone notification at 7 in the morning suddenly feels like a personal attack. It's not just sound either. Bright light becomes a genuine threat at this stage. Curtains get closed for reasons that have nothing to do with privacy. Sunglasses come out indoors and nobody in the house questions it because everyone's been there. Stage 3. The stomach rebellion. You stand up too fast and your stomach immediately files a formal complaint. Alcohol irritates the lining of your stomach directly, and it also slows down how quickly your stomach empties, which is exactly why nothing about breakfast sounds appealing right now, despite everyone insisting that's exactly what you need. And here's the part that actually catches people out. That greasy fry up everyone swears by, it doesn't cure anything. It just gives your already irritated stomach something heavy to deal with, which sometimes makes the nausea worse, not better, especially in the first hour after waking up. There's a reason plain toast suddenly feels like the only acceptable food on earth. Bland, dry carbohydrates are genuinely easier on an already inflamed stomach lining than anything greasy, spicy, or acidic, which is the actual science behind why your body is steering you toward the most boring meal possible, whether you consciously realize it or not. Stage 4. The emotional spiral. This is the stage nobody warns you about. Somewhere around midday, you start replaying every single conversation from last night in painfully slow detail. This has an actual name: anxiety. Alcohol messes directly with your brain's GABA system, the same one responsible for keeping you calm, and when it wears off, anxiety rushes in to fill the space it left behind, and the spiral always finds the same three memories: the voice message you sent, the thing you said to your ex's friend, the dance you did near the speaker. Your brain, unhelpfully, has saved all three in perfect quality. This stage also comes with a very specific kind of phone anxiety. You open your messages, see nothing unusual, and somehow still feel like you're waiting for bad news. That's anxiety again, manufacturing a threat that was never actually there in the first place. Stage 5. The false recovery. Around 3 in the afternoon, you suddenly feel almost human again. You start making plans. Maybe tonight won't be a write-off after all. This is your blood sugar finally stabilizing after alcohol spent the entire morning throwing it around like a pinball. Enjoy this stage. It does not last nearly as long as you think it will. This is also the exact window where people start telling themselves they could go again tonight. Almost nobody does. But for about 90 minutes, every single hungover person on earth genuinely believes they could. People also tend to get genuinely productive in this window. Washing up that's been sat for 2 days, replying to emails, reorganizing a drawer that didn't need reorganizing. This isn't really about productivity. It's relief, and your brain is using the sudden absence of misery to fill the space with literally anything else. Stage 6. The crash. 7 in the evening. Your body, completely without your permission, shuts the entire operation down. This is your body still working overtime to repair everything alcohol disrupted overnight, from your sleep cycle to your liver to your inflammation levels, and it's been quietly billing you for all of it the entire day. And this is also usually the exact moment you make a promise to yourself that you don't entirely believe. Never again. You'll say it with complete conviction, lying face down on that sofa, and some small part of your brain will already know it's not strictly true. There's actually a seventh stage that doesn't get talked about enough, and it happens the next morning, not the same day. You wake up completely fine, genuinely fine, and for about 10 minutes, you feel a strange, smug sense of victory, like you've personally defeated something. That feeling is real. It's also exactly why the entire cycle starts again 2 weekends later. And here's the part that should probably worry you more than it does. Every single one of these 6 stages is your body actively working to clean up a substance it correctly identified as a poison. The headache, the nausea, the anxiety, none of it is random. It's a coordinated, full body repair operation running on a deadline, with you as the only person who agreed to any of this in the first place. Which stage are you in right now? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe for more of your body explained properly.